Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the past week's happenings in the world of monster taming. Now, this week we have a few interesting developments, including the early release of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster, an upcoming Temtem update which will bring forth the second Mythical Temtem to the game, and a brand new Monster Hunter digital event featuring Monster Hunter stories that is up and coming. There's also some gameplay to go alongside that. Also, I do have a couple new games to introduce to the channel and some more in the sort of backlog. A lot of them are fan requests, so I definitely urge you to leave your suggestions in the comment section and subscribe if you're not already so you get notified when I cover your game or the game in which you're suggesting, or if you just like monster taming content. Anyway, that said, take a seat, relax, and let's dive right in. Alright, so first things first, the Laxidaze Kickstarter has begun, and it's already fully funded, honestly smashing my expectations by a mile by how well it's doing. I won't say it's surprising because the game does look dope, but damn, it's still got 25 days to go and it's already raised $31,000, surpassing its goal by $6,000. If you do want to see a breakdown of the campaign, definitely feel free to check out this video where I did just that. I've also tweaked the formula of these type of Kickstarter breakdowns, so it's a lot more clean and I think entertaining, so please check it out and let me know what you think. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster, try saying that 10 times, has recently released for those whom have pre-ordered the deluxe edition. The game is set for full release on May 25th, so definitely look forward to that if you were unable to purchase the extra content pack. That said, on this channel, we did stream the game twice already, and I've got to say, as my first SMT experience, it's a ton of fun, and I look forward to not only putting out content for SMT 3, but also experiencing some of the classics, as well as SMT 5 when it does decide to release. Now, speaking of SMT, Malice and Greed, a choice-driven roguelite inspired by SMT, recently had a massive Awakening update, which brought forth Awakening Trials, which are basically like a new skill tree, which allows the player to take very powerful passives on each run. The game also came out with city customization, 8 new skills that you can see on screen, and 11 new items to utilize on your run. For more information, you can check out the Malice and Greed Steam page or Zendra on Twitter. Entodrive is also updated, and in that update, it added 17 new monsters to the game. The SS Vector, which is basically a boat in which you can travel on, a few new stone items, and some new areas. When things settle down in my personal life, I'd love to start back up the monster taming streams where we basically play 3 or 4 different games in one sitting, and Entodrive and Malice and Greed will definitely have a big role to play there. The latest Grimmlins newsletter has released, and in it we get a couple new monster designs which are absolutely hilarious. The first is Sluggy Shoe, which is basically a baby slug living in a sandal. The inspiration for this creature actually dates back to the 1700s with the nursery rhyme about the lady who lived in a shoe. Apparently she was a slug as well. The second gremlin is Popalug, which is essentially a colony of slugs living in a single boot, and by the way, both creatures utilize blight in order to execute their attacks. It also has this unique triple jump when riding it, and we also get to see a little bit of it in action as well. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more Grimmlins content moving forward. The Temtem Twitter page has announced that the latest patch will launch on May 24th around 4 a.m. Eastern Time. This patch will include some new routes, new items, new VFX, and a new Mythical Temtem and lair to go alongside it. I look forward to streaming this for you guys, those of you who will be up at that ungodly hour, but yeah, we'll see you there. A new Monster Hunter digital event has been announced and will take place on May 26th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This event will feature Monster Hunter Rise and, of course, Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. We also got brand new footage of Monster Hunter Stories 2 being an intro to the actual story within the game. This is what you're seeing on screen, and I highly recommend checking it out as it was quite the interesting watch. So I do have a couple games to showcase this week which were picked by you, the community. Like I said before, please let me know what other games you'd like me to incorporate to the segment, as there are always new games popping up, and oftentimes you bring them to my attention and not vice versa. That said, the first game is Rainbow Billy, The Curse of the Leviathan, a game in which I have known about for quite some time but have been waiting for an update, and we got just that. It's a 2.5D monster taming adventure RPG inspired by modern day cartoons. In this game, you must save various creatures with the intent of bringing back color to the world. The devs did put out a new trailer for the game, which you are seeing on screen, and I'll link their YouTube channel and Twitter page in the description. Their studio is called Manavoid. The Corpsemen is a deck-building roguelite, which is currently in early access on Steam. It's your job as a player character to fight and harvest various enemies, whilst also upgrading your deck. The creatures will grow strong and learn new skills according to the way you construct them. The game honestly looks beautiful, and I honestly can't wait to play more card games like this as well. So like I said, I do have some more games that I would like to discuss, but I think they're going to need more development time in 2 of their cases, and in 1 case, it's going to need a whole showcase. So I'm going to hold off on that for now, so definitely stay tuned. Anyways, next up we got the rapid fire segment, so get ready. So for starters, the Kindred Fates newsletter came out this week, and in it we get a few new clips of some work in progress footage for the death animation and the Bond Broken screen for single player mode. Druggiemon's status effects were showcased, which are appropriately called the side effects, which I mean, this list is amazing. The Ooblets devs are teasing that a new Ooblet is coming soon. Ark Survival Evolved's Genesis Part 2 has been pushed back to June 2nd. We get a short Xenoscape clip showcasing a rust attack, a Monster Tribe clip showcasing off some new grass, trees, and particle effects, a look at a beach area for Amber Roots. Chainmonsters Alpha version 3 is now live on itch. The Ploxmons Twitter showcased the game's UI and what unowned cards will look like. Very nice. We got a really nice Skyclimbers clip showcasing the game's gliding mechanic and a teaser that the Foryoku gameplay is coming soon. A couple new ghost Zokai, the first being Smogul and the second being Specturno. One turns into the other through ignition. We got to look at some regions in Guild of Dragons and a rad looking monster. We got to look at some brand new dungeon footage for Gorit, looking really nice. The Demonlocke Pre-Kickstarter page is now up, and you could follow it via the link in the description. The Monster Crown Twitter page posted this picture saying this monster does not exist. Interesting. And last but not least, we get a couple of spell animations for Final Stardust. So yeah, guys, that's it for this week. I think I'm starting to get back into the groove of things with this last couple weeks being pretty hectic with the new baby and everything, but honestly, it's been amazing at the same time. I really do appreciate you guys for sticking with me through this time, and I'm sorry if my content hasn't been as frequent and has seemed less scripted lately. We'll be hitting full force with that essay style content that you guys have come to enjoy starting this week, and I have some brand new content planned for the future that I hope you guys will enjoy as well. That said, have a great day, everyone. Peace out.